biggest club in the world, right? Don't mind. It's done now, bro. Right, we're rubbish. Simple as that, we're rubbish.
Right then, we're back again with the lads. We're outside. We got interrupted before, but of course, you had a lot to say. Now it's your turn. What are your thoughts on that?
First things first. Look how loud we still are. Look at how long the game's been finished. Look at the dedication the fans are showing to turn up here to Barcelona, taking time off work, booking your flights, leaving your families at home. Like you said, they've got shown no grit, man. Coming on the pitch like that, Smalling, Phil Jones, what have they got this club like blackmail or something? Why on earth did they get contract extensions? Herrera, fair enough, you can say what he wants, he's going to PSG, money problems, whatever. How on earth has Man United, like you said, with a technical director, if we had someone like that in place, they don't let contracts run out like that. How on earth has his contract going to run out? David De Gea's is running out soon as well. We're twerking for Pogba to sign another contract, for De Gea to sign a contract extension. But you're getting players like Smalling, Jones, Young getting contract extensions at Manchester United. Struggle to get into championship teams, just struggle to get in. Like you're saying with Jesse Lingard, fair enough, he had a strike when he went just over, but since when he had that, when he was going out with that bird and he was turning up every week and doing bits, scoring in Chelsea's and everything, just I don't get it. It's the same problem for the last, like you said, so many years. Get a technical director in place. Edward with Glazers, they don't know how to run a business, not a football club. End of the day, the problem is you can change your manager as many times as you like. For so many years, we had Fellaini starting, we had Smalling starting, we've got rid of Fellaini, we've got Young starting still, we've got all these players still starting. Why? Why are they still starting for Manchester United? No determination, no grit to... Look at this. I'll give you an example. Real Madrid, they want to go back to the top. They get rid of how many managers? What, then the third or fourth manager this season. Zidane's back in charge. They said to him, hang on, listen, you want to bring in who you want. He's promoted his son back to first team. He's already signed, Vinicius Junior's playing and everything. This is how clubs are run, not like Manchester United when, like you said, 8 years ago in Champions League, Chris Smalling and Phil Jones pairing. 8 years later against Barcelona in the Champions League. Fair enough, Liverpool, whatever. They signed 75 million Van Dijk. Show some grit. Spend the money in the right places.
We don't have that direction from that. Do you agree with that?
No A plan, yeah. Like when you look at the transfers that have been coming in, they've been going after a season or two. Like Di Maria, Damian, they're not good enough, right? Look at the best players at the moment: Luke Shaw, Lindelof, and the lot, right? They're all young at the back, right? That's what we have to do. We're not getting anywhere. Like we're sixth in the league, are we? Just let next season go as well. Just get a bunch of youngsters. Release all the old ones that are over 30. Sell Pogba because he's too inconsistent, really. He can lead the team, but you can see the effect he's got in the changing rooms as well. Like he has arguments with Mourinho now with Ole and stuff going on. Get just loads of youngsters. Give them one season to get the experience. Sporting director, obviously, as well. Someone to do the transfers. Have a plan A, plan B. You need someone a bit more experience as well on each position. Like, for example, Delot's class ride back, but he's got someone to learn from. Maybe get Trippier, he's from Manchester. For season 2, he still has in him. Why Delot be coming on from the bench? Just rotation. You need 22 solid players. Like Real Madrid's got a bunch of players. They just signed absolute load of youngsters every transfer windows. Right, they're having a bad season, but in 2-3 years, those youngsters will be leading them Champions League again.
We need a change.
Yeah. Strategy. I don't see why he got a contract straight away. We keep extending. I don't know why Young hasn't been kicked out of the club. Like, I don't know why he's still playing today after the shocking game he had last game. I don't know why he still started. Give the lower shot, give all the youngsters a shot, blood the youngsters, and then just carry on and go from there.
You all seem to agree. Go on.
What do you think about Pogba?
I think it was poor today. I think it was very poor today. I think he tried too hard and then he just started doing stupid things like clattering people for no reason. At times you want to see that, but I think there's a time and a place. With Pogba, I think he's getting frustrated. Yeah. I think he's trying to get a new contract because of the Sanchez deal, and I think the same with De Gea. I don't think that's right. I'm not giving him an excuse, by the way. But we do need to see consistency from him. If we see consistency from Pogba, we'll see consistency from the whole team because I think he makes us tick. But then on the flip side, if you would speak to Pogba, he'd probably say, this team is awful. Yeah. And he's probably thinking, I should go and play for a better team. And he could.
He could, 100%. Look at the teams he plays in France. Look behind him, Kante. Look up top, you got Griezmann. Left, Mbappe. Look at that team. You got Varane in there, Varane behind him, sorry. You've got a world-class team there. He's playing here, like I said, with jokers. They're jokers. They're absolute jokers. It's a joke. You know what I mean? People, like, a meme. Phil Jones is a meme. That's what he is. His face is like, he's not fit to play for Manchester United. You know what I mean? I mean, where was he before this? I think he came up from Blackburn or something, didn't he? Phil Jones or something. I mean, I don't know, but what can? But sorry, yeah, we are 6th by the way, yeah, because Arsenal won again, didn't they, yesterday? But yeah, like these next 5 games are coming up. We've got Everton away, City home, Chelsea home.
You think we'll get top 4? No. I don't personally.
Stretch. I think after we lost 2-1, I think that was the nail in the coffin. We could have done it, but I think it's just gone now.
Depends after today, the head will go as well, all the players. Like, that was awful. Like, best player probably on the pitch, McTominay. Like, he had a solid game, right? He's a youngster from academy. Why not give more of them a chance? Like we said, Greenwood, Chong. There's a reason why United are one of the best academies in the world, right? So all these youngsters that are there, they're there for a reason, aren't they? It's not just random kids picked up the street of Manchester. You've got players from all over the world. You've got a centre-back from Poland, winger from Netherlands and stuff like that. Yeah, they're all class, aren't they?
Just born and bred.
Yeah.
Get them in there. Anyway, let us know your thoughts.
Fans, by the way, they're still locked up. What's going on here? Get them out, man. You're just a shit Real Madrid. You're just a shit Real Madrid. Viva Ronaldo. Oh, he's knocked out. I can't really say that, but it doesn't matter. But yeah, disappointing. We go again next season.
Let's hope Barcelona knock out Liverpool, eh? Cheers, boys. I'm here with Tom. We're outside the Nou Camp. Manchester United have lost against Barcelona. It was comfortable for them today. How are you feeling after that?
Well, I'm not surprised, to tell you the truth. It's been coming a long time. We haven't been playing well at all over the past few weeks. I would say even months. Since the Paris game, we've been absolutely terrible. You can see now the high from hiring Solskjaer is totally deflating, and now we're basically in a situation where we're getting back to our regular level, which is complete averageness, in my opinion. And the team needs a complete rebuild from front to back, completely. We need a plan. We have no plan. You could see today that Barcelona is a team that functions completely like a machine, like a well-oiled machine. And Man U is just completely broken, front to back, completely. I would say that you need a new plan, you need a technical director, you need to really implement a long-term strategy and rebuild from scratch, because there's a lot of averageness in this team. And I don't see how we can continue this way without a proper plan. If you ask me who are the players that need to go, it may sound a bit controversial to people listening in, but I think a big problem we have in this team is Paul Pogba. You saw today that he's just not at the level. He's supposed to be our midfield general. I mean, did you even feel that today? Did any of us feel that today, that Pogba had something to stamp on this game? Nothing. I actually saw more energy from Scott and from Scott McTominay and Fred than I did Pogba, and which I thought was kind of disappointing considering he's our marquee player. And then obviously you got the goals that we received today were mistakes. Ashley Young, huge mistake for the first goal. Then De Gea, what's going on with De Gea?
What is happening with Dave at the moment? Because we expect so much better from him.
I think, I mean, listening to you guys and watching the show, it's obvious that this contract problem is affecting him. It's obvious that since the contract problems haven't been sorted out at the start of the season, it's been affecting the players, affecting the mood in the camp. And I think, honestly, that the board needs to take a good, hard look at themselves and sort themselves out.
You think Oli can turn it around with the right backing?
Oli can't do anything about it, because it's the people above him that need to give him the right platform in order to perform. He hasn't been backed properly, there is no plan, and they're just buying players, in my opinion, without much thought to how they connect well with the team. I mean, Fred, 50 million, really? Fred? I mean, Alexis Sanchez is just a dysfunctional player in this team. I thought he played considerably well today compared to the rest of the team, but it's obvious that he doesn't fit. Rashford, I'm sorry, but he's still young. You saw today, if he takes that chance in the first 5 minutes.
There's too much pressure on Rash?
Yes, I think so. I think that Rashford is not our main striker. You were talking about years of Van Nistelrooy, I'm sorry, Andy Cole, Ronaldo, Rooney, and now Rashford, 19, 20 years old. It's not enough. Martial also too young. We have a big gap. We have a huge gap. We're putting too much pressure on very young players. Look at Barcelona. Their top players are peaking 27, 28, 29, 30. Your players need to be at their top form at these ages. And 21-year-old players cannot sustain this team. They can only complement them. But in my opinion, we should definitely think to completely overdo this entire team. Bring in a technical director, someone that understands Man U, someone that knows how we want to play, and start building, because this, I can't take anymore this averageness, to tell you the truth.
Time for an overhaul, yeah?
Completely, top to bottom.
Thank you very much. Nice one. Thanks for your time, bro. Appreciate it, man.